Are you doing well for today? That's fantastic. So, okay, so did you go somewhere else last week or at the weekend or yesterday maybe? It was so hot and sunny yesterday. What did you do? Did you go out to the beaches for swimming or maybe play football outside with your friends? So, yesterday was so sunny like this. Maybe some of you did the same things like this, girls and boys. So yesterday was so sunny. Maybe you were out for a couple of hours and you played something with your friends, maybe outside. And after that, later on, you will feel so sweaty and then so tired. And you go up, you go inside the house, right? When you go inside the house, you feel a little bit cooling down. And then, have you ever touched your clothes after you go inside the house, after being under the sun for a couple hours? What do you feel when you touch your clothes? Exactly, it will be a little bit warm. And then later, because you're playing, when you were playing, you have a lot of sweat, and then your clothes will be a little bit stinky. So when you have a stinky clothes or dirty clothes, what should you do? You need to wash the clothes very great. When you want to wash the clothes, where did you put the clothes to have to do laundry? To washing machine, exactly. Anyone has washing machine at home? Everyone does. That's exactly good. By the way, this washing machine, I don't have one. So this washing machine have a useful energy. What is the useful energy for the washing machines? Yep, to heating the water. And then later on the water will be a little bit warmer. It is good for your clothes and then to get more clean. And also, do you know how the washing machine work? Yeah, you will put detergent on it, right? And then later on, this one will be like this. It will move the clothes with the water. So that's why later on you get very clean clothes. That's how the washing machine works. And anyone has like this? How do you call this one? Torch. Excellent. So I think everybody has torch, especially if you are in the dark places. So what is the useful energy for the torch? That's very great. They have light energy. It is actually from the batteries, yeah? How do they work? How does it work? So this is give the light when the dark is coming from the battery, which is electrical energy, and then change into light energy. And when you actually have this kind of torch, maybe this is torch. I don't have torch now. So if this is the example of the torch, and then I turn on the torch for a couple of minutes, maybe 30 minutes, and after that I turn it off. When you touch this one, touch it, how do you feel? What kind of things you feel when you touch it? When you touch this one after it being on for a couple minutes? Exactly, that's a good job. It is going to be warm. So for the torch, they have useful energy, which is light energy, because they can be useful for us to see the light, to see something in the dark. So it's going to be useful. But actually, when you touch it, this one, after it turned off, is going to be warm. So the warm in here is actually an energy too. But do we use it? No. So we don't use it, it's going to be wasted. So this is how we call wasted energy. Wasted energy is dissipation, energy dissipation. We're going to talk about energy dissipation for today. Anyone knows about energy dissipation? Wasted energy, that's awesome. So actually, to transfer energy, and then in wasteful way, we call it energy dissipation. Many scientists actually say that actually every energy, useful energy that we use around us, it must has the waste energy at the same time. The example, when we have the lights now, it turned on. It's good for us, so that's why we can study in the classroom. But later on, when we turn it off, when you touch the bulb will have the heat. That's actually the wasted energy. We don't need that heat anymore, right? Because we don't need the heat for the lights, for the bulb, I mean. So the example, do you have ovens? Good. Do you have ovens? What is that for? To bake, to bake your pizza, to cook your chicken, roasted chicken. So later on when your mom take it out because the food is ready, and later on when you touch this one, oh, how do you feel? It's hot, exactly. Is it useful energy or wasted energy? It is wasted already because it's actually the heat stays around even though it is off already, right? How about this one? How do you call it? Do you like cooking? So this one is actually stove, and then later on your mom will cook. After your mom cook, and then it still turn it on, right? And then your mom will turn it off. When you touch this one, how do you feel? It's going to be hot, so you need to be careful. Don't touch anything after your mom cook or after your mom bake something, yeah? Because it's going to be very hot. In this way, stove and also oven have the heated way to cook. This is actually useful energy. But later on when it's turned off, it will be, the heat stays around these metals, it will be stays around these metals. So this is actually wasted energy, or we can call it as energy dissipation. So now we're going to work in a group. I have this one. So let's work in a group. Okay, we will work 3 people in a group. I will give you the paper. The paper has actually a letter. If you will take it one by one, and after that you need to open it. After you open it, you can see letter A. It means you need to find your friends. It means you are group A. If you have letter B, what will you do? Find your friends, and then it means you are group B. That's good. So you will take one by one. Okay, find your groups. Well, now I will give you 4 paper, a 5 paper, a 4 paper with the pictures and 1 paper like that. It is like a table. It is actually easy. You have 3 tables. It's going to be the same. You have 4, like this one, the example: iron, clothes, car, phones, and kettle. You just need to choose 3 of them. After you choose 3, every groups have different types of pictures. Don't worry. The example: this is kettle. And then if you choose kettle for the first, then you write in here kettle. What is the useful energy for a kettle? To heat up the water, to heating the water. So you can use it for the tea or coffee. And what is the wasted energy? After it turned on, the kettle is still hot. So the heat around the kettle, around the iron kettle, and stays up there after it turned it off, it is actually the wasted energy. So you need to discuss with your friend, choose 3 pictures, and then write the useful energy and the wasted energy. I will give you around 10 minutes. So I will ask you again, how many pictures are there? 4. But how many pictures do you need to choose? 3 only. Good job. So after you choose 1 pictures, and after that, what do you need to do in the device? You need to write. And then for the useful energy, you need to find it out. Good job. Wasted energy, find it out what is the wasted energy in this device. Very well. Good luck. Well, that's very good. I saw some of your answers. You were very active and very nice. I'm glad that you understood. Some of you that you don't actually know, you didn't understand, you actually raise your hand and ask me. That's very well. That's very good, actually. Well, we have another activity. This is going to be the last one. But you need to be a little bit far away from your group friends because we need to do something else. We will watch the video for a little bit. Okay. So we will watch the video first and then I will explain, yeah? Okay, so we will try this type of experiment now. We need to predict. So we will have this one. You can take a look this one. So this one, I will tell you how to do it. And after that, we can go back to this table, yeah? Alright, so what do you need? Do you have any rulers, right? Okay, that's great. So the thing is, you need to measure something in here. The example, this is the thing, this is actually quite easy. This is the car, and you just need to, and then wait until they are stopped. Do not stop it like me, yeah? You need to wait until they stopped. Okay, so the thing that you need to measure is this height. This is as the slope you can write for the first time. You need to have 3 types of slopes. For the first one, you can use like mine. It's up to you. You can just book around. As long as you need to write it down. The height, yeah? After that, you need to write the height in here, maybe 5 centimeters, and then you write 5 centimeters for the first experiment. And after that, you need to let this car go down and wait until they stopped. After they stop, you need to measure how long they stopped. So you need to measure from here to here. Okay, you need to choose 3 different. Like the example for me, I will use this one for the first, and then this book for the second, and then I will add the third for the third. So this one has different type of slopes, and then you need to measure the height, and then also measure how long the car goes. Okay, you need to use the ruler. Let's do it with your friends now. If you don't understand, you can raise your hand and then I will come to you and then I will help you. Okay, that's very great. I think most of you understood, but even though a little bit confusing for the very first moment, but you did very, very well. So you had already the information in here, the data. Some of you have very different slopes, but you have 3 types of slopes, which is very great because you find out something else around the class, which is very nice. And then I will ask you, what variables you keep always the same during these 3 trials? The car, the materials. Good. So the material for the board, you're still keeping the same. And also the car, you never change it. Excellent. So same car, same materials, and then the same point here when you let the car down, you have the same point of that. So this one, we call it as control variable. But what things that you change? Exactly, the slope that you change. The slope is height, that's actually you change for 3 times. It is actually independent variables. So, what is the? So we will sum up for today's lesson. Do you still remember about the energy, the wasted energy? Can you make the example of the wasted energy and useful energy in television? That's very good. So what is soil? What is energy dissipation? All right. So energy dissipation is every useful energy that has always a wasted energy. That's great. Excellent for today, everyone. you so much. I hope I see you again next week. We will have different kind of topic, but don't forget about this topic. We will review again this topic next time, yeah, next lesson. If you have things that confuse you, you can come to me. We will discuss about that things, so we will make it clear. Okay. Have a good day.